Hi everyone, I'm Susan Mulvihill, and yes, I admit it, I went plant shopping today. But these are for my containers, and this week's topic is container gardening, so the timing is perfect. I wanted to quickly talk to you about what makes a stunning container, and that is 3 different elements: a thriller, fillers, and spillers. The thriller is typically a tall plant that maybe has gorgeous flowers, pretty colors, or maybe an interesting texture. No matter what, it's something that makes you say, wow. Then there are the filler plants that go in around the thriller to fill in the pot. The spillers are cascading or trailing plants that go over the side, soften the edge of the pot, and maybe they have variegated leaves or some pretty flowers, but something that looks really interesting. Now this week I created a slideshow of these different types of plants just to give you some ideas and inspiration for your own pots. So let's take a look. Tuberous begonias are absolutely gorgeous. They come in wonderful colors and could be either a thriller or a spiller. They prefer part sun to light shade. CANNA lilies are available in different blossom and leaf colors and are very striking. I've grown them for years and I just love them. I've even learned how to overwinter the bulbs, which is a huge money saver. Give them full sun. There are so many different colors and patterns of COLEUS. They can really make a statement. These plants could be a filler as well. They do best in part shade, but many of them tolerate the sun too. Here are colocasia or elephant ears. I'm going to plant some in one of my pots this year for a bit of a tropical look. They'll do well in bright sunlight, but might need a bit of shade if you're in a particularly hot area. How about cordyline for a thriller? That is quite the bronzy color, isn't it? But think of the colors you could combine it with. Cosmos has lovely feathery foliage and pretty flowers. It likes full sun. FUCHSIA is also known as large firecracker plant. It loves the sunshine and grows 18 to 24 inches tall. But the reason I bought it is because it attracts hummingbirds, is heat tolerant, and doesn't need deadheading. DRACAENA spikes are very commonly seen, but they do make a nice centerpiece for a container. They like full to part sun. Here's another one that I couldn't resist. Don't you just love the colorful blossoms on fuchsia GARTENMEISTER? Wow! They'll grow 24 to 36 inches tall and require light shade. MANDEVILLA vines aren't typically seen in a temperate region like ours, but they are so beautiful. I'm going to grow one in a container this year because I love the foliage and stunning flowers. They are also hummingbird magnets, which I really want to attract this summer. Since they're a vine, they'll need some sort of a trellis to grow on. I'm going to grow these next 2 salvias because they will attract butterflies and hummingbirds, and they look so cool in a garden. They'll grow in part to full sun. I like wax begonias for their lovely shiny leaves. There are so many gorgeous geraniums out there that are awesome container plants. And how about some impatiens? Some like shade, some will tolerate a bit of sun. The next 3 are New Guinea impatiens, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Many of the lantanas come in eye-popping colors, and it's popular with bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. It loves the sunshine. And why not grow some salad greens in containers? They look so attractive and would be an easy way to grow a veggie garden if you're tight on space. Bacopa comes in white, pink, and lavender cultivars and looks very perky. I love Calibrachoa or million bells. The flowers are so pretty and you don't need to deadhead them. They prefer full sun but will tolerate light shade. Ivy geraniums make wonderful spillers and come in all sorts of colors. They do best in full sun. Look at this pretty lobelia. I can just see this combined with all sorts of other colors. Lotus vine has very wispy, trailing branches that add texture to a container. I love the color of these flowers and their attractive leaves. They need full sun and don't require deadheading. Sweet potato vines have long been one of my go-to spiller plants. They just look cool. You'll typically see green, chartreuse, and deep burgundy cultivars, and some have lacy leaves. Torenia, or wishbone flower, is another of my favorite spillers. There are several pastel colors, and they are very easy to grow. They prefer light shade. The last two spillers to show you are VINCA vines. These chartreuse variegated leaves would certainly add some pop to a container, wouldn't they? And the regular variegated leaves are really attractive. Both will grow in part to full shade. Here are a few photos of containers for more ideas. See if you can pick out which plants are the thrillers, fillers, and spillers. So are you ready to go out and buy some plants of your own? I hope this gave you some good ideas. Just promise me that you won't put them outdoors until after all danger of frost is past, because you sure don't want to lose any of your new plant babies. I'll see you in a week.